Hey adventurers, welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be a little different. I got hired as part of the Insomniac Festival team. So basically I'll be working different festivals that I apply for. And the first one I'm doing is Beyond Wonderland, which starts today. And I am working Lost and Found, which should be interesting. It's like a 13-hour shift, and I can't really show like anything behind the scenes or anything like that because I don't want to get in trouble, but I will vlog the parts of the festival that I can, but this won't really be like a review type of thing because I'm not getting the full like patron experience. I'll give you like the basic info and stuff. And I'm gonna be walking around and like seeing what the facilities are like and like how everything is running. So I can give you like a little bit of that, but I can't give you like a full like patron review fairly because I'm not gonna be having that experience. But it should still be fun. I've never done Beyond Wonderland before. I always hear about it. It's kind of like Nocturnal Wonderland's sister festival, and it's Alice in Wonderland theme, and it's in San Bernardino at the Knott's Event Center. It's currently 9:30 and I have to be down there. Well, I have to pick up like my credentials at one spot, and then I have to go to like our base camp. So I have to get down there earlier to get my credentials. So I'm gonna try to get there by like 1, and then my shift starts at 2:30, and it's from 2:30 to 3:30. And it's cool because they do provide meals when you're working, which is awesome. And then we also have like an area at base where we can keep our stuff. So I'm bringing extra clothes for layering because it's supposed to be pretty cool. Luckily, the rain has stopped because we've been getting like a crazy amount of rain in California. And today's supposed to be a clear day, but it's only gonna be like 60 degrees during the day and then like 40 overnight. So I need to bring a bunch of layers. And then I also recently did an online Narcan training, which you can do at End Overdose. And they basically just show you how to spot signs of an overdose, how to use Narcan, and like what steps to take for that. And they also teach you how to use fentanyl test strips. And if you do the training, they'll send you a pack of Narcan. You just have to pay shipping. So I did that. I ordered a few test strips as well, just in case. They're also going to be on site at the festival. And I mean, I'm just doing Lost and Found, so I don't know if I'm going to be walking around like during my shift or just on my breaks or what. I'm not quite sure how all that's going to work, but I just wanted to have something on hand anyways, just in case like I see anything, because it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. So that's pretty much it. Bringing extra clothes. I'm also bringing a poncho just in case there is some rain. Charger for my phone, water. That's pretty much it. I'm also bringing like a little thing of glow sticks because I want to be like festive, but I'm gonna be wearing a sweatshirt, and I'm gonna try to do cute makeup, but it's probably not gonna last from now until basically 24 hours. So we'll see how it goes. I'm kind of nervous just because I don't really know how it's gonna go. I just hope everyone I'm working with is cool and that I don't have anything crazy happen. I don't think I will, but I don't know. When you sign up, you can apply for the festivals you can or want to work, and then you can also pick the positions you want to do, and there are all types of positions. So there's like ticket scanning, Lost and Found. There is like the harm reduction team, the Oasis team. So a lot of those are more like looking for people that need help and then like getting medical if you need to, or like helping them yourself if you can. And I don't really feel ready for that sort of responsibility. Like I want to start easy and then see if like that's something I'd be more comfortable with down the road. It's obviously super important. And then they also have like post-show teams that go through and clean everything up, people that help with production, people that help with like the artists and stuff like that. So I figured Lost and Found is a pretty good entrance point. So we'll see how it goes. I also did apply for ticket scanning, but I think that's probably the most popular because you only work like the beginning part of the festival, and then once everyone or the most of the crowd is in, you're off and you can just go enjoy the festival. So yeah, that was my first choice, but then I mean Lost and Found is cool too. So I in my head am picturing that like I'm just gonna be sitting in one of the tents and then like logging anything that's turned in or helping people find it, but I don't know. We'll see. I just really hope everyone's cool and that I survive the night because I'm a very sleepy girl and having to work overnight is going to be very rough. I stayed up kind of late last night to kind of prep for that. And another thing is like, it's only an hour and a half away, but since I'm gonna be gone so long, I need to do something with Poppy. So I'm dropping her off at her hotel today on my way down there. And then I'm gonna pick her up Sunday. That way I can just like not worry about her. She's not alone and I can just focus on sleeping and resting up. But I feel bad like always that I have to go drop her off. And it kind of like takes a chunk out of what I'm getting paid to work the festival. So I don't know. And I'm also working EDC and I'm having a friend stay and watch her for that. But then I'm also planning on attending Bonnaroo and Lollapalooza. So I don't know. I need to figure out like a better, more economical way to take care of Poppy, but also not put her in a situation where she's gonna feel like trapped or like caged in and traumatized again. So I don't know. It's a lot. It's very expensive having a dog, especially a traumatized pup, but she deserves the best because she's such a good girl. So yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. And that's basically it. I'll get as much info as I can and try to kind of suss it out to give somewhat of a review, but all right, I will see you later. Okay, so I just dropped Poppy off, poor girl. She actually like knew where we were going and like went down the sidewalk and ran up the stairs. But then when we got there, she like immediately went in a corner and laid down. So, I mean, improving kind of, I guess. I'm getting gas right now and I should be to the credential pickup at 1. And then hopefully it's not like an hour-long thing, and then I can get to base camp, hopefully in time to get lunch before my shift starts. Okay, so it's 5:15 a.m. and I just got home from my first shift and now I'm going to crash and sleep for like 6 hours and then get up and do it all over again. So I ended up getting like 6 hours of sleep and I feel like I'm dying and everything hurts. But I somehow have to pull myself together and then get ready and cute and head down. So let's go. Okay, I am running late. I'm gonna be like 20 minutes late. I texted my shift supervisor. I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna be late. Oh my God, I'm like really struggling. And I had to like get food because I hadn't eaten and I don't think I get to eat until like 5 and Yeah. So I am rushing out there, and hopefully it's really not a big deal that I'm late, but it's also like a 20-minute walk from like the staff parking, and I have to go through security. So we'll see. I'm just gonna try my best to not be super late. So day 2 is done. I ended up being an hour late, which was super stressful because I hate being late to things, but it was fine. We weren't even really doing anything until like a half an hour after I arrived, so it was fine. And they actually asked me to come back tomorrow because there's still like a lot of stuff to go through. So tomorrow I have to go back in at noon, and then I think it's only like 12 to 5, so like 5 or 6 hours. But I do have to pick up Poppy at 10, and it's currently 5:11. So I'm going to go to sleep, wake up at 9, go get Poppy, bring her home, drop her off, and then go back down to San Bernardino, and then come back, and then I'm done. So yes, good night / good morning. So I slept for like 2 hours. So that's fun. I'm gonna go pick up Poppy and then bring her back and then head down. I am barely gonna get ready for the day, like barely. So, all right, let's go. A Poppy has been acquired. They said she did really good and that she made a new friend who actually looks just like her. Now I gotta drop her off, and then I'm off to San Bernardino again. I finally made it home before midnight. It's like 9:30 right now, and I'm home. Poppy's home, so we can kind of go back to normal now. It was quite a long day, but overall I had a really good weekend. Yeah, I really liked my first little event job, but I will go into more details later, and right now I need to shower and sleep for like 15 hours. So I'm gonna do that. It is currently a week after Beyond, and I'm still really tired. I don't know if it's just life or if I'm still recovering from last weekend. I don't know, but this whole week has been a struggle. Let me give you the generals of Beyond Wonderland first. So they're already starting to sell tickets for next year, and just basic like pricing info. So they do layaway too, so you could do a deposit of $10 and then pay monthly. So for just the GA weekend, it's $160. GA Plus is $220, and VIP is $280. And all of those you can do layaway with $10 down. They also have lockers to rent, and that's $60 for the weekend, which is pretty cool because you can also leave your stuff there overnight. So you could just bring whatever your festival needs are and just leave it there for the entire weekend. I was initially looking for a full-time office job with Insomniac, and they didn't have anything that really fit, and I also want to keep working from home, and it didn't seem like they had options for that. So I instead just applied to be on their ground control headliner experience teams, which is basically like the festival teams. So we work the actual festival days on site and kind of help with whatever is needed. So basically we get there like a couple hours before the festival opens, have like a little training session, tour the grounds so we know where everything is. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I was really nervous. The first day I was kind of still getting used to it and I was still like really tired. But by the second day I felt a lot better, and then the third day I was totally fine. So the hours definitely take some readjusting, but I enjoyed it overall. I think the people that you work with are definitely really important in making the experience, and everyone that I was working with was really awesome. And you have like your own little like base camp area where you can also meet people working at their positions, and everyone all around was just really, really cool to work with. And they always made sure to check, like, are you doing okay? Do you need anything? So they really do focus on making sure you're taking care of yourself. So I think one of my biggest things was I wasn't drinking enough water. So I was trying to make sure to remind myself to hydrate, because it is long days and you're talking to people a lot. So Lost and Found, we would get bouts of like a couple hours where it's just like constant people coming in. So it ends up being a lot and really exhausting, but it's really cool when you're able to return people's stuff to them, because you know, it's their phones, it's their wallets, their keys, it's their way home, it's like everything. So it was really rewarding being able to help people out like that. Overall, it was a really good experience. So I feel a lot better about working festivals in the future. And I'm working EDC Vegas next, which is really intimidating, but I feel a lot better having worked Beyond. So it was like my little test run. And now kind of knowing how everything works, I feel a lot more prepared for EDC, but I am going to be adding cardio to my workouts, because I think I walked like 24 miles last weekend, which is crazy because I wasn't even walking around the festival. I was just like staying in like one or two places. So yeah, I definitely gotta get my endurance up and get ready for that. But yeah, if you like helping people and you like seeing like behind the scenes stuff and how the production works, I kind of felt like I was on set again, which was really cool because I love being on set. So it was really cool seeing like the behind the scenes stuff and getting there before anyone else was there and seeing everything completely empty before the massive people arrived. So that was really cool. Yeah, so if it's something that sounds interesting, definitely check it out. See if you can apply. So it's the Insomniac Ground Control Headliner Experience teams. You get your offer letter with the payment amount. You also get overtime. And you get food while you're working, which is cool. Check it out. It's really cool. I love being able to contribute a little bit and help people out, especially since I've been going to these events for so long. It's nice to finally be giving back and contributing. I did walk around the festival on my breaks. I didn't see any really crazy long lines for anything. It seemed to be pretty well organized and there were plenty of resources for everyone. That's it. I really don't have much else to say, but I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.